This is the ETBU Sportsnet. I'm Adam P. Ledyard here with head men's basketball coach Bert West. Coach, last week you have 3 games. You lose to Louisiana College and pick up 2 wins over Sul Ross State and Howard Payne. Tell us a little about last week and how the Tigers went 2-1.
Well, the Tigers had a great battle with Louisiana College in Alexandria and couldn't get it done in regulation. We got some free basketball, got to play an extra 5 minutes, and they nipped us in overtime. And there's no shame there. They've got a really good team. And then we got to come home and played Sul Ross, and the kids bounced back as they've done all year after a loss. They've bounced back and played well against Sul Ross, and that was a good game. That was a really, really hard battle. And then on Saturday we had 7-1 Howard Payne Yellow Jackets came rolling in, and they got good guard play. They're really confident. Momentum, and they believe they can win, and they planned on winning. And well, I tell you what, we just had to fight our hearts out to hang in there and get that one.
Talk a little bit more about that when Irby Thompson hits a game-winning three-pointer with 1.7 seconds left, put you guys up by 2. Just the excitement in the gym, the team overall, the emotion. What was happening down there on the court side for you guys?
Well, as we were going down the stretch and just trading buckets and trading great defensive plays, and it came down to where we didn't take the lead, so we had to make a stand, and the guys, we sort of practiced making important stops in practice. So it came down to there was about a 4-second differential, and I made a decision to not foul. I felt like we could get the ball with at least 6 or 7 seconds left, and I've got a player like Junior Mitchell that can, if he gets it anywhere around the free throw line on the other end, in 3 seconds flat, he can be laying it up. So we decided we would just go for the stop. We put it on our defense to win the game for us, and they came through. And it was Mitchell who was guarding their best player, and the guy could not shake him. And when he finally did get Junior a little off balance, he was off balance also. So he missed the shot with about 9 seconds to go. And Justin Felicia had also made a great play to take away one side the guy was going to go to, so he had to go a direction that he didn't really want to go. And when the rebound came off, Justin got the rebound and found Junior. And as you look back on the video, Augustine and Thompson, I mean, they hit that lane running like deer. They both ran to their spots as fast as they could get there. And Junior took the ball, and he had to pick a side. He had a little bit of opening to the left, so he went to the left. And when he started left, Irby had waved his hand to let him know that he was open. And Junior just like pretended he didn't even see him and headed for the basket, and that sucked the defense in. And you can see it all coming together. Irby went into his slide step, getting ready. And so he was perfectly balanced. Junior delivered a perfect pass, and Irby just really made a clutch shot. He knocked down that 3. There was never any question when he turned it loose that it looked like it was nothing but net. And so it's a good feeling for the kids to make a little bit of a comeback win.
How was the emotion on the bench? If you watch the video, everybody's just jumping up and down, and you hear Mike Midkiff on the radio saying, "Tigers win! Tigers win!" What's going on there on the sideline like that?
Well, I looked back at the video. I didn't really know all that was quite going on, except you never know for sure whether the other team is pausing or if there's been a timeout called. And so Coach Prather and I were just totally into the game. We didn't have a lot of reaction because the game wasn't over. And so I just kind of clapped my hands a couple times, nice shot, and we started trying to get the defense back. And like I say, you never know. You wouldn't want them to take it out of bounds, throw it the length of the floor and beat you. And it was not clear whether the whistle had blown or not. So play had actually stopped, but I didn't know it. So my intent was just to get the defense back and get that one more stop. And I watched it on tape, though, and that was wonderful to see all the emotion, the kids pulling for each other and excited. That was a good thing.
This week it doesn't get any easier. On Tuesday night, you head to LeTourneau for a rivalry game. And then back here Thursday, another rivalry against Louisiana College at home. Then your guys are off on Saturday. Talk about getting right back into it against American Southwest Conference teams.
Yeah, there's no rest for the weary. These are 2 tough games coming up. LeTourneau has done awfully well. I think probably had, with a new coach and young players, our guys sort of taught them a lesson the first conference play, and it looks like they've learned their lesson well. Laterno's done awfully well, and we're expecting a very tough, competitive ball game, and we're just going to do our best to try to get it done. And then Louisiana College coming in, they're ahead of us in the standings. So every game we've got to treat it like it's the championship game.
All right, Coach. Good luck this week, and thanks for talking to us on the ETB Sportsnet.